Our community is a better place when we all strive towards the same goal, to take care of each other. And the Catholic Services Appeal is the vehicle to do just that.
I support the Catholic Services Appeal because it gives a voice to all people, regardless of their backgrounds.
The world is full of people who are hurting and in need. The Catholic Services Appeal can help many more people than our parish on its own can.
That's why we support the Catholic Services Appeal.
We believe Catholic schools are a vital part of building strong families and strong communities.
And that's why we support the Catholic Services Appeal.
The Lord calls each one of us to love, enrich, and support our friends, loved ones, and neighbors. By supporting the Catholic Services Appeal, we're answering that call.
In 2017, the Catholic Services Appeal Foundation plans to distribute $8,300,000 to the 17 collective ministries in our Archdiocese.
American Indian Ministry.
American Indian Ministry is inclusive. We have services that have several languages, but it's focused a lot with our cultural values and symbolisms. I'm so grateful that we have the gospel that's read all over the world that's the same, but in essence too, we can bring it to what it means to our traditional people or the people that are still here.
Archdiocesan Council of Catholic Women.
These are very dedicated women for over 85 years in our Archdiocese. A lot of service, and that's a continuation of everything that we do. We really want to help women as best we can to do God's work.
Catholic Charities. Annually, nearly 30,000 children, families, and adults receive help, hope, dignity, and opportunity through the various programs Catholic Charities provides.
Venezuelan Mission. Sustaining a missionary presence in Ciudad Guyana, Venezuela since 1970, with over 65,000 people in its parish boundary. Deaf Ministry.
I am a deaf person and I attend the Catholic Church, Our Lady of Mount Carmel. I've been attending there for 30 years and I feel very much connected to this church, and I just feel much more involved in the religious aspects of my life now.
Evangelization. Proclaiming the truth of Christ while forming disciples for His mission. They exist solely due to the generous financial support from the donors to the Catholic Services Appeal.
Marriage, Family, and Life. This office directly served over 20,000 individuals last year and successfully hosted over 50 events for both youth and adults, including disability ministry, marriage preparation, youth minister training, Archdiocesan Youth Day, Totus Tuus, and pro-life ministry. Catholic Elementary Schools.
It's really important at an early age to expose scholars to faith, because in that time, they absorb everything, as we know. And so incorporating every day in their lives an opportunity that's not just a reading from the Bible, but in terms of how we actually live our lives, is extremely important for them to see that at a young age, and they then begin to formulate for themselves how they want and should behave and act and treat others. The impact that we have on scholars' lives and their exposure to faith is immeasurable.
High school scholarships.
You just feel so welcome when you walk in, and it definitely has to do with the Catholic faith and the fact that the faith is what keeps us together, and it's what keeps us as a community, as one, all together.
Campus Ministry, Newman Center.
A lot of young people, by the time they graduate college, will have made some very significant decisions about where faith will fit into their life. That's exactly the kinds of things that we want to do, is creating environments and a faith community that the witness of God's presence there and love is so powerful that it overcomes a lot of the other challenges that they face in a college environment.
Campus Ministry, St. Paul's Outreach. Actively inviting college students to a life of Christian discipleship. SPO directly serves 4,000 students in Minnesota annually.
St. John Vianney Seminary. SJV provides essential formation for college seminarians. The CSAF funds room and board for the Archdiocese of St. Paul and Minneapolis men at SJV each year. The St. Paul Seminary.
I wanted a job that could change people's lives or impact people's lives on a day-to-day basis. The role of a priest is to be the spiritual father to thousands of people, and it's no easy task. That's why it takes many years of preparation to lead the people in the correct direction, a nice holy direction, so that they can have an experience and a relationship with Christ.
Hospital chaplains. The CSAF funds the salaries for 9 chaplains who serve 13 hospitals. They provide pastoral care to over 30,000 sick and dying people annually.
Prison ministry.
Throughout this course of incarceration, I was able to not only work on myself, but really focus on what can I do to make sure that I'm successful this time around. The Embrace program is just a group of people that I'm able to kind of have in my corner. The more people you can have in your circle, the more resources there are and the better off you're going to be moving forward.
Latino ministry.
In the Latino community, family is a very strong value that we bring from our countries. When we find ourselves in this new country with a new language and all these new things to learn, the parish really is our home and is our extended family.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Together we can change the lives of so many people in our faith community. Please join us and be a part of something bigger than yourselves by supporting the Catholic Services Appeal. On behalf of all of those who are impacted by your generosity,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miigwech.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias.
thank you.